everyone, and happy Monday. I just took a shower, getting ready. My nurse is coming this morning to check out my port. It's there, but it still hurts pretty bad. I don't know what we're going to do today, if we're going to access it or not. But my port supply should be coming here pretty soon, so I can infuse later tonight if I'm able to. Fed the dogs, took the dogs outside, and they're sure happy this morning. So we'll see what my nurse says when she gets here. I got all my infusion supplies. They just were delivered. So every week I get 3 saline bags, some saline flushes, my heparin. This week they sent me an IV catheter kit just in case I need to have a peripheral IV because my port is hurting so bad. I get 2 dressing change kits just in case. And then I get this pig bag full of extra stuff because I'm allergic to most of the stuff that's in that kit. So we use that kit for the sterile field and the gloves, but we use a lot of this stuff for, like, my dressing is different. I use betadine instead of ChloraPrep. I use a different dressing that comes in there. Oh, I just said that, never mind. And just a few other things that I use that are not inside the regular pack. So they send it out to me like this. I get it in a big old box and I unpack it. Hey guys, I've had a kind of frustrating afternoon. My nurse was just here for almost an hour and a half. And my port, has been hurting. And so she called my infusion company, who then told her to call my doctor's office that my regular doctor is out of right now because she's on maternity leave. So I needed to sit and wait while she called all these people, and none of them gave them any good answers. So we are going to be going up to the ER later to check on my port. They want to do some studies and whatever else. So it's been quite a long afternoon already. The thing that's frustrating with me is the doctor's office that my primary doctor is in, that is on maternity leave, will barely answer my questions and say that I need to establish care with someone else. So I do have an appointment this week to go see a new primary care doctor, but in the meantime, I have no one in my medical team that is going to help me with primary care issues because they won't answer my question. So that's really frustrating to me. But hopefully this appointment on Wednesday is going to go good, and I will get a new primary, and then once my doctor comes back from maternity leave, I will be able to go back and see her. So for now, I am working on making some chili. You can kind of see it there. I'm making some chili. Kyle and Mom want that for supper, so I won't be able to eat it. I won't be able to stomach that. It's too spicy and too much acid in a meal for me. So I'll eat something else. Hey guys, I'm at the ER right now getting my port checked out. The doctor was just in and she wants to get some blood work done, so I'm going to wait until they come and draw my labs and see if we get any answers. Hey guys, we are just leaving the hospital. I actually got to leave with an access port, which is kind of exciting, but they said I'm not showing any signs of infection. They don't think it's a blood clot, which is good for me because I have a clotting history. So I'm pretty happy about that. So my blood tests all came back normal, so they let me go, and having my port access is even better. So we're on our way home now, and we're gonna have some supper. So we'll see you then. Ripley's got her little moose here she's chewing on. Aren't you, Ripley? Are you? Are you chewing on your moose? Huh? Is this your moose? Yeah. Get it. Dun 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 dun. Hey guys, it is now the morning of Tuesday. Last night I had a really interesting night. Ended up being taken by ambulance to the ER for some really weird shaking episodes. I couldn't move my body. I don't really know what happened. But nonetheless, I didn't get to finish my vlogs from yesterday. So this is going to be my ending. And then I will see you guys later. Until next time, good night. So I just want to give you a little heads up. I'm going to be talking now about what happened to me yesterday. And it was a pretty crazy experience. This was last night around 11:20 p.m., which was Monday night at 11:20. I was sitting in bed. I was sitting crisscross applesauce, with your legs bent. It's just sitting up. I was watching my vlogs. I was actually watching Christina's vlog from the day. I only got to about minute 52 into it, and I had to shut it off because I started feeling dizzy when I was sitting up. I closed my eyes, and my eyelids started twitching, and they were twitching uncontrollably. And then it moved up to my eyebrows twitching and my forehead. Then it went all the way down the back of my head, my skull, and all the way down to my toes. My whole body was twitching, shaking, tremoring, whatever you want to call it, and I couldn't control it. My whole body felt like I didn't have joints. I felt very stiff and stuck. I felt almost paralyzed, like I couldn't move. But my mind was here. I remember everything from last night until a certain point. I was talking. I was telling Kyle and my mom where to find certain medical things that I would need for going to the hospital. I felt just fine. I was not anxious at all. I was watching Christina's vlog, and that always makes me smile, so I was fine. My neck was at an on angle, and it was causing pain. My neck was kind of kinked, and it was getting to be pretty painful. So Kyle got my legs uncrossed and laid them out flat and pushed me back on my pillows so that way I could lay down a little bit better. I was still shaking at this point. My body felt warm and fuzzy. Like when you get IV contrast for a CT scan and you get that really warm, tingly, fuzzy feeling. That is what I felt like for a long time last night. The top of my skin, so like the areas if you were outside getting sunburnt, so like the tops of your arms, your shoulders, your face, the fronts of your legs, all those areas felt like they had all these little polka dots on them, and it felt like tip taps, keep going like this, or like rain, like it felt like I was getting dripped on. It didn't hurt, it was just a weird sensation. My whole body was shaking. My right hand was the last thing to stop shaking, so that was pretty scary. My mom was downstairs sleeping. Kyle went and got her, so Mom came upstairs, and she's like, what do we need to do? What are we, I'm like, I can't move, I can't walk, I don't know what happened. So we decided that it's probably the best thing to call the paramedics to have them come here and help me out because I wasn't going to make it down our stairs by myself. So they got here. My blood pressure was skyrocketing. It was up in the 180s and they couldn't find a low number, so the best they could get was 180 over 120. My heart rate was 170s, just clipping along. And as my shaking episodes weaned down and slowed down, all of my levels came back down as well. So like I left the hospital last night with with my heart rate in the 120s and blood pressure at 110 over 82, I believe. So I left feeling better, with my vitals and stuff. Got a CT, some blood work, and a urine sample last night at the hospital. They said I only had a urinary tract infection, which I don't have any symptoms for a UTI. And then apparently the doctor said that he thinks could be anxiety and this and that, and it's in my head. But we all know it's not in your head. They just don't work for the answer. But I went in for my CT there last night, and after that I got back to my room and I told everyone I was so tired and I fell asleep, and I don't remember anything past that point. I woke up this morning at 10 o'clock in a panic because I did not know what happened. Apparently after I was really sleeping hard in the hospital, the nurse came in and gave me some Ativan, which we know can make you really sleepy, so I really don't remember anything. It was a pretty scary situation. I'm glad we went and got checked out and made sure I wasn't having a stroke or some weird kind of reaction, but nonetheless, I still don't have answers. I'm supposed to be seeing a new primary doctor tomorrow, so we'll see if he has any ideas, because I need some help. This was really scary. Now today, the base of my neck here really hurts, and I have a headache that comes all the way to the back of my head and reaches down into my forehead here. So I don't know what's going to happen, but that was my last 2 days. All day today I've been in bed sleeping. I have not left the bed once today. So we'll see what the rest of the night brings, but if anyone has had anything like this happen before, please message me. Please write something in the comments. Let me know. It was very scary, and any words of encouragement or advice are welcomed. So thanks, and I will talk to you guys a little later. Alright guys, it's already 10:30 and I still haven't gotten out of bed today. I'm just not feeling well. My headache is still here and I'm trying to get rid of it, but I'm probably going to fall back asleep. So I'm going to end the vlog here for these past 2 days. So until next time, good night.